So many things. Always changing on this face. Hey everyone! Okay, so today we're going to look at a bunch of Jordana products I bought from Walgreens very recently, including these new and extremely exciting Twist and Shine Moisturizing Balm Stain. If you know me at all, or if you know my YouTube channel at all, I've been rabidly obsessed with the Revlon Balm Stains since last year, like last July or something like that. Since they came out, I bought every single one of them. They look pretty much exactly like these. I have just, 4 of them hanging out right here casually. They look extremely similar. They're basically like the exact same setup, and they're even called balm stains. So it's like an exact ripoff of the idea. So of course, whenever I saw these at Walgreens, I was like, I'm gonna need to check those out. The first time that I spotted them, there was only one color there. Other than that, they were completely sold out. And I believe there's 8 colors total, and I have 6. But of course, the first time I only got to buy one of them, but then I kept coming back to see when they got more, and then my luck changed and I got 5 more. I know, I'm a little crazy, I'm a little overboard, but when it comes down to a dupe of one of my all-time favorite things, I'm gonna need to check it out, especially when it's almost half the price. I believe these were maybe $3, $3.50, something like that. These are very inexpensive, and I was hoping they would be just as good, and they pretty much are. I also got a few other new Jordana products. I noticed that they had a bunch of new things I'd never noticed. I got a couple, old-time favorites that have been around for a long time. But mainly I'm focusing on the Twist and Shines. These are crazy. I got all the colors I could so I can show you swatches of all of them. I'm not going to do lip swatches just because the colors are really pigmented and they do stain, and so I wouldn't really be able to give you really true lip swatches anyways without ripping off my lips. And honestly, I'm not interested in doing that today. Just not today. Maybe tomorrow. Anyway, going from lightest to darkest, I have number 04 Candide Coral. This one is quite light and it's very pigmented. Right when you put it on, you're getting color. And also, this one's like a coral, yes, and it's pink, yes, but it also comes off very orange. I think it kind of tends to make my teeth look a little bit yellow. I'm a little bit obsessive over making sure my teeth don't look yellow because of my lip color, and maybe it's all in my head, but this one is very on the orange side of life. I feel like they're more pigmented than the Revlon Balm Stains, and that can be good and that can be bad. With this color, I don't think this color is quite for me, but I think people who like lighter lipstick, light lip colors would like this. But it doesn't stain as much as the darker colors, which definitely reminds me of the Revlon Balm Stains, because the lighter colors, they're not going to stick with you as much. Which is kind of standard for lip products anyway. You're not gonna stain yourself with water or something. So it's a lighter thing is not gonna stain a darker thing. And I have very pigmented lips, so maybe that would play a part. I don't really know. You are gonna get some pink from it though. I feel like all the colors are very pink. Even the more neutral tone ones are pretty pink. So you definitely need to keep that in mind. The next one, which looks like it would be exactly like my favorite Revlon Balm Stain, Honey. It's called O2 Sweet Pink, and it definitely comes off a lot more pink rather than a more My Lips But Better, like Honey. It's gonna be a lot more mauvey pink, which I still like it, but when I looked at it, I was like, that is the new Honey, or that is the direct Honey dupe, but it's not exactly. The next kind of more neutrally one, it's kind of more brown, and this is the one I first picked up, and when I bought it, I was like, I'm not even gonna like this. Why am I'm just buying it because it was there, and I do these things, and I also try to talk myself out of it. I rarely talk myself out of it, but I do try. This one's called 08 Terra Crave, and it looks very browny, very neutral. This one is the most everyday neutral natural kind of color. It is kind of a more of a darker brown, but it does have the twinge of pink. It's the most wearable, I guess. Not that any of these are unwearable. Unwearable. The next one I have here is number 03 Tropical Frenzy, and it's a hot pink, and it's what I have on my lips right now. Definitely really like this one. It is very similar to the Revlon Balm Stain in Sweetheart. When I first tried this one, I immediately thought of that one, and it's a good thing. I really like this color. It's very bright and in your face, but in a good way for me, I think, right? Do you like it? Next, we have a red color. It is number 07 Rockin' Rouge, and I definitely like this one. It's very pigmented like the other ones, and it definitely stains the lips. And the last one I got is number 06 Cranberry Crush. This is definitely a great fall color. It's very cranberry. I really, really like it. I think it's super pretty. Definitely gonna be busting this out whenever the weather is not full on summer, which it's full on summer here. It's probably still going to be full on summer in like November, but I'm going to start trying to wear this one probably next month or the next month. I don't know. Overall, I think these are really great options, and they're different colors than the Balm Stains. So maybe if there's a color that you were looking for and you really like the Revlon Balm Stains, but you couldn't quite find the shade that you wanted, these are definitely a good option. I'm a pretty big fan. I wouldn't say they're like overly moisturizing, but they do the job. They don't feel heavy, even though I do think they're a little bit thicker and more pigmented than the Revlon Balm Stains. But I don't know, I definitely like them. I think they're a good buy. They're only like $3 something, like totally affordable, and overall pretty big thumbs up. Drugstore was my favorite. Not that Revlon Balm Stains aren't, but those usually go for more like $6 or something like that, and so these are like almost half price, so just saying. And just to quickly go over the other Jordana products I got. First off, I got one of the new 12-hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencils in 04 Continuous Almond. I am very excited about this product. I have it on my eyes right now, but I used it as a base. It's just like a matte light beige color, and it's perfect for like my matte eyeshadow look. I don't know if you saw that tutorial, but I did the exact same classic matte eyeshadow look, but I used this as a base, and it's already my favorite base. Goes on super smoothly. I love it already. I also got Endless Emerald in the same one. I actually have not used this one yet. Like, I tried it out a little bit as like an eyeliner, and they're definitely more like the NYX jumbo pencils, so that's how they're shaped. So I don't know, I couldn't get a line that was thin enough for me, but it's kind of like a shimmery green, and it's very, very pigmented, and I think it'll be cool for like a more fall eye look. Maybe I'll try to make something out of that. This is one of the Lip Out Loud LOL Super Shiny Glosses, and it's in number 110, and it's just kind of like a super sparkly kind of like gold and pink and crazy, and I don't know what compelled me to buy this. I usually don't travel into the super shiny glossy realm, but I don't know, this just called to me, and it almost looks like it's glowing. It's really bright and wonderful. Next, I got one of the new, I'm pretty sure these are new, 12-hour Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencils in Black Point. This reminds me a whole lot of my Makeup Forever black eyeliner that you always see me use in my get ready or tutorials or whatever for my tight line, and it just goes on so smoothly. I haven't used it in my waterline, so I can't say so much about the wearing, but it doesn't really mix into my nude color in my waterline, so that's definitely a good thing. All these products were very cheap. I don't remember how much this one was. Next, I got one of my old faves. This is the Jordana INCOLOR Fabuliner in brown. I know I've been doing the whole like shadow liner lately, but for some reason I decided to restock on the brown liquid liner because I used to love this one like a month ago. I am continuously going through these phases, always changing on this face. So overall, this was definitely a very good Jordana one brand haul. I don't know what got into me. I was just at Walgreens, it was late at night, and I was just like, buying all of this. Can't help it. But it was all very inexpensive, and it turned out to all be really good, so not complaining at all. If you have any comments or questions or whatever, you can comment down below. Please hit me up on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever. I'm everywhere. It's LeighAnnSays. I always love hearing from you guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have already, thank you so much. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone! I got all the things. Cranberry. I've gotten a million requests on how do I whiten my teeth, how do I keep my teeth so white. I've been using this for a long time and I really, really like it. You guys just some football?